If you pick the right one 3 times in a row, you win.
Is there a prize?
No. Are you ready anyway?
Yeah. So what now?
Pick a card.
Pick a card. Pick any card.
Okay, the first one. Are you sure? The second from the left. Are you certain?
God, I just remembered actually the solution to
third
this.
card. Positive. So, the last one.
It's so
Totally
subtle.
convinced?
Solution.
Come on, pick a card.
So, did anything change while you were going through the cards?
Wrong. Next try.
What? Oh.
Okay, the first one. Are you sure? The second from the left. Are you certain? The third card. Positive.
Maybe his eyes.
Okay, the first one.
Whose eyes?
Are you sure? The second from the left.
Wait, which
Are you
one? Are you talking about Hottie or Motty?
Marty.
The third
Ah.
card. Positive. So, the last one.
No, his eyes stay the same.
Convinced?
I'm not sure. Okay, it's nothing to do with Marty or the cards. They didn't change. Is he doing something here with his foot?
Okay, the first one.
Do you remember what they were saying
Are you
before?
sure?
Yeah, the shock.
Yes.
Wrong. Next try.
I'm confused.
Okay, so tell you what. Let me just see. Let me take a crack at it.
Okay.
Because we gotta get it 3 times in a row. So if I can get it on the first try. So first card.
Okay, the first one.
Give me a
Are
moment.
you sure?
No, I want the second one
The
now.
second from the left. Are you certain?
Yes, I want the second one.
Oh, what did he do? What
Second round.
what was it?
Yeah, what was the giveaway, huh?
What was it? I genuinely. What was the giveaway?
Oh god.
I'm actually genuinely curious. What was it?
Why don't you go through the cards and just keep an eye out on everything?
Okay, the first one. Are you sure? The second from the left. Are you certain? The third card. Positive.
I'm trying to look.
So, the last one. Totally convinced?
Just out of curiosity, go back to the first card again.
Okay, the first one. Are you sure?
The dials don't change. His eyes don't say anything.
What about the first card? Try that.
Right.
How did you know? How did you know? I'm genuinely curious. Are you going to tell me or not?
I'm just so pleased at Punch of teasing you. It's like
I'm actually looking at everything. Why don't
and
see?
you can't see it. It's so subtle. It's so
What is it?
subtle.
Just, I'm so curious. Just tell me for the last one, please.
You want me to actually tell you?
Yeah, I could like.
Okay, you were on to something with eyes.
Was it his eyes though?
Why don't you take see?
Okay, the first one. Are you sure?
Okay.
The second from the left. Are you certain? The third card. Positive. So,
Oh, it's the last one. I see it now.
The third one.
It's this one.
No, the third one.
The third card.
Because take a look
Positive.
at his eyes now.
Oh.
Because he gets shocked every time someone's about to pick the right card.
Right again.
Yeah, I took too much pleasure with that kid.
Everybody gave me an electric shock.
That's crazy. The same thing happened to me when I won the last time.
Is there anything else?
Oh god, I enjoyed that too much. It was just I just was so tickled by how you were like,
That was just something for fun, I'm guessing.
how do you? No, it is actually important.
Enough with this game.
It's important that we got
Gotta
shocked.
run.
You see.
Don't
Ah,
let the door
okay.
hit you on your way out.
Wow. Somehow I feel better now. Elevated.
Sorry, just when you were like,
energetic,
how did you?
rather charged.
No.
Winning a game always makes
And the thing
you
is, you were
scared.
so close already. You were like
Just the electric
looking at the
bell
eyes.
connection.
Yeah, it was the wrong person.
Wrong person, yeah. That's why I clarified. I was like, whose eyes is what I was saying. I'm surprised you didn't get it from then when I was like, whose eyes?
Can I look at the card door, I wonder?
Oh god, that was really funny. I really enjoyed that.
I think they said that Ant-Man went up here. Not Ant-Man, I mean...
I'm not to say Ant-Man.
Man, Mr. Miyagi.
Wow.
Actually, they're making another Karate Kid with Jackie Chan. Did you hear that?
Oh, and will it have Jaden Smith?
No,
in it?
it's a different one. It's like Karate Kid Legends, it's going to be called. With Jackie Chan's in it, I think.
Wait, am I correct? Was he in the Jaden Smith one?
He was as well.
Yeah, okay.
But James not in this one, no.
Is it unrelated completely, or?
I think it's still a continuation, but it's like Legends, so I'm not sure. I think it's because of Cobra Kai as well being made, like the older ones have gotten popular. Because of Cobra Kai and all that kind of stuff.
I've literally never seen any of the original Karate Kid
Can I take
movies.
the rust remover? Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
he won't let
Do
me.
you still need this antioxidant?
Yes,
And when will you be done with it?
only after I've finally been struck by lightning.
Oh, okay.
Ouch! What was that?
You got a very quick...
Been struck by lightning.
Really? It didn't feel like anything I expected. It was so...
It's just static
unspectacular.
shock.
Anyway, you're a creature of energy now.
Yes. That seems to be the case.
So why don't you start acting like one? Wooga,
Olga?
wooga.
Ooga!
Okay.
So I think now maybe...
Now that you are a being of pure energy, I
So you
guess
see, we
won't
got
be
the
needing this
solution
anymore.
before we even, like,
Yeah.
got to him. Oh, but... That was literally, like, I enjoyed that so much, just your confusion. I was deliberately kind of trying to tease you because I knew you'd have such a great
A
reaction.
bit bulky, don't you think?
Yeah, picking up the whole thing.
I'll go to the riverbed to see if that's
Yes,
where
so
you
that's a
met.
good idea.
Yoo-hoo! If there's anyone down there with concrete blocks
Oh!
on their feet, I'd rather not know.
God, you get that reference? The concrete...
Dark and unfathomable.
Okay, there's actually nothing else to do here.
A lot of Mafia references all of a sudden.
Yeah, there's nothing else to do here.
Ugh. Isn't it a bit cold?
Do
to
you
go
not see
swimming?
that something's happening as well?
This thing,
Yeah.
but I can't interact with it really.
Yeah, so let's go up and take a look at
So I have to go
what's
to
going
the
on.
street, I'm guessing.
There we go. Yeah, and if we go up, we're obviously not heading back to the asylum.
No, obviously not.
Now, we know what's on the street, right?
Yeah, the blockade.
So let's head down there. You can look at the church first if you want.
Oh my god, ear.
That's what it was. That's what we saw. He's finally getting the wee.
I'd rather not draw his attention.
So, what should we take?
What's this? It's been welded on.
Jeez. That's a terrible thing to do.
I don't like the color.
That's enough for her. So, this is where it gets a little
The
tricky, I
lighter is
think.
missing.
So, do you know how a car works, Caitlin?
I don't drive.
Okay. That's fair. So, we don't have the key, right?
No.
What happens if we interact with the ignition? Does she just say...
The ignition key is
Yeah.
missing.
And we don't have anything that can substitute for... Actually, oh, wait a second, actually.
Yeah.
Hang on. Where do people sometimes keep their keys in their car?
Like, in, like, certain areas.
Very vague, but sure.
Oh, I don't think they'd put it into a first aid kit, but okay.
I don't need help. Ever. I don't want to draw any attention.
You can't open that side door, by the way, can you?
Locked.
Okay. So if you go back here, could you take a look in the ashtray? Oh, okay. Just opens like that.
The lighter is missing.
I honestly can't remember
I
where
can't
exactly
put
the
it in
key is.
neutral.
So I'm just trying to remember how exactly we do this.
Do you not even
You
go
did
check-
do the handbrake, which is good.
Yeah, I messed with...
We don't have access to the what's it called? Oh, I think I remember now what you're meant to do.
Not, I have to go out of here.
Okay,
The
so when
skipping
you're
lock is
parking a car,
activated.
Caitlin, do you know what you have to do?
Parking brake.
Park and brake is one thing. There's another thing they recommend you to do to stop the car from potentially moving.
There's the brake pedal that you'd use to brake, and then there's the parking brake. You have to put it in the gear shift, isn't
I
it?
can't put it in neutral.
So you gotta put it in neutral. How do you move the gear
I
shift?
can't put it in neutral.
Do you move it like...
I can't put
I
it
can't
in
move
neutral.
it. She's not letting me.
Yeah, because you can't just grab the gear stick
I
and
can't
move
put
it.
it in neutral.
You gotta do something else as well.
Oops. It's starting to roll
There we
away.
go.
Hey, what's going on? Stop!
Is she still in the van?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Poor bladders. So now what do we do?
Vehicles.
Oh,
Even a police
I remember what
car.
we're meant to do.
I'll have to find another way.
So it's related to the bridge railing. Interact with it and see if she gives you any hints.
Yeah, let's see.
I'm not that desperate yet.
Jesus.
Hey, Bridget McBridgeson, you seem to be quite experienced. What on earth are cyclists doing when they stare down from highway overpasses? Are they up to something, do you think?
By the way, I wanted
I
to
can see
say,
the river down
you have to hold down the clutch, you see, before you move the gear stick.
Oh, okay.
As they said, as Caitlin admitted, like, she's not a driver, so it might be tricky to, like, to know that without having done that. Perfect, Caitlin. Perfect.
That is too dangerous from here.
You've dropped it down, though. Which, can you guess where?
Yeah, I know. It's where you man's back here. Bam, bam, bam.
Across the river. I was expecting her to go, oh! And now examine this gate. Or use
No
it.
can do. The lock is rusted tight.
Aha.
Aha!
Let's see how good this stuff really is.
Now. Where is Matt Keymaster Man?
Examine these graves. Use a
I'm
grave.
nowhere near ready for that yet.
You just said use the
This
grave.
is the last resting place for Henry Miller. He won the Monterey Bench Trophy every year. Last resting place of Mattis Conrad. This is my father's grave, Harvey.
What?
So it
Yeah.
really is true. He is dead.
But he was in jail.
after all. What
He's
can I do, Harvey?
dead.
Where shall
Possibly
I go?
executed.
Calm down, Edna.
I'm not 100%.
Let's just stick to our plan. We'll make our way home. Then we'll look for compromising
So her
evidence
father's dead.
against Dr.
That's
Marcel.
depressing.
That's
We'll
very
be
sad,
okay.
yeah.
I'm sure of it.
It's been a few years because his grave is quite dirty.
It's all moldy, yeah.
Deirdre, figure skating until late spring.
So that was something that I wanted, because a lot of people can miss that, you see.
John Henry Secondson, vacuum cleaner salesman.
Oh, that's a good one. So now we're in a church, Caitlin.
Yeah.
How familiar are you with churches?
I don't go to them anymore.
But you did when
This
you
is
were young,
something like
right?
a ham radio for the
Yes, and I
artist.
do for funerals. Obviously, sometimes it's a few part of the
Well, if it's a
church,
significant event, you
yeah.
would go, yeah.
And no one, I haven't gone to a church wedding in many years. No one I know has church weddings anymore.
That's fair. It's been ages since I've been to a church wedding as well.
I was kind of like glancing around.
Yeah, let's look around here, see what we're dealing with.
Can I take the tape deck?
It isn't a Walkman.
She can't do that thing of, is it the boom box that people would carry around on their shoulder?
With my bare hands?
Okay, fine. We'll. I knew it.
Did that do anything, though?
Oh, no, it didn't make anyone come.
So the organ here is a tricky one. So, as you might imagine, we don't have the solution for the organ yet.
You know, so I better go.
Did you ever play a musical instrument?
I used to play piano. I played piano for a little bit.
Ah, so you actually know a little bit about piano then.
Yeah, but I haven't played in many years. Like when I was in
Jesus,
primary
Mary
school.
and Joseph.
Like in
Elevator
primary school is when I
music.
played piano.
Better press stop.
Elevator music. So when I was young, I did a bit of the tin whistle.
Oh, I learned that too in school. I think I see. So anyone doesn't know this, it's actually mandatory in I don't know if it still is, but when we were younger,
I don't know if it's
still. But when me and Owen were kids, it was actually mandatory that in primary school you had to learn to whistle.
Yeah.
Forgot that. You're right.
I have no memory of how to actually.
Either do I, but you literally I actually completely forgot. Yeah, we all had to learn the.
Everyone.
We all had to learn it.
What a weird
It was it was mandatory. It was so funny that it was mandatory.
Yeah, why that one?
Because it was an Irish instrument.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the tin whistle.
So first off, this room is amazing. So
we're in a church. Why is there a load of like occult stuff in here?
Yeah, this is the Reverend. Look, he's watching heavy metal music. There's a poster, God Sucks Inc. Even Blacker Sabbath.
Oh, even Blacker.
Paul Bunyan Crew Fresno. Jesus Zombie Massacre. Sacrilege. Yeah.
Like, this is so weird.
Hello? You have a visitor.
Just a moment, please. I'm watching this.
But I need the key to the church gate.
Wait a second. You're Edna. Mattis Conrad's daughter.
What? You
Recognizes
know my
us.
father?
Did I know your father? The story of your father has become legend. Don't you remember what happened back then?
No. In fact, I forgot
Yeah.
everything. Tell me now. I want to hear the whole story.
Yes, I think you should know. You probably know that your father was convicted for the murder of a child. He was given the death penalty.
Yeah, he was executed.
Yes, I've heard that. But I don't believe it.
And he was not the perpetrator, indeed.
I knew it.
Actually, the whole thing happened like this. What's that? Is somebody playing the organ?
That's not important now. Just tell me what happened.
No, I have to check. I'll be back in a moment.
Oh my god, does he get murdered? Is this they're turning into a murder
Now
mystery?
You just wait here and don't touch anything.
All right.
You have to promise.
Yeah, I won't touch anything. I promise.
Good girl. See you in a bit.
Why do I feel
I'll
like
tell
he's
you
also
everything
escaped
when
a
I
silent
get back.
person that killed the real Reverend?
Well, it would explain some things in this room. So of course we're gonna touch stuff, right?
Oh yeah, the book. Try to take a picture.
Bob killed us, mum. So yeah, that's you can take a picture of that if you want. Sure, it's quite a chart, isn't it?
I'm assuming I need it, don't I?
You will, yes. Quite a tricky looking chart, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I do oddly enough like the music quite a bit during this
Okay.
sequence.
Out. Can I take the book? No.
There is at least one thing in this room you can take, though. I know that for sure.
Nobody can decipher this gobbledygook.
Yeah, that was the one thing that I knew for sure you could take. I don't know if you can take anything else in here. You can try.
I better take it somewhere where there's a wall plug. There. Now it's
Ah, okay.
powered up, and the acoustics should be better as well.
Okay, good thing we did that then. Okay, so since we're out here anyway, do you want to go around to look for the Reverend?
Yeah, he's up here. Oh my god, he murdered the Reverend!
Edna,
What happened here? What have you done?
That's what you get when you free an insane man from an asylum.
Well,
You should never
yeah.
have done this.
But you said I should make a key for you.
And why did you listen to me? I shouldn't be free. Edna, you should have known this.
Everybody has a right to freedom.
Have a close look at the poor Reverend. Edna, that's what the freedom you gave me looks like. This is
I told you he
your
looked like crazy.
creation.
I was when you said that he looked like a serial killer, I was like, oh my god, she's totally right. I couldn't let it on though.
Out in the world, ever again.
I can't stay here. I've got to get to my father's house.
You have no choice. This is a puzzle that even you won't be able to solve. How do you manage to escape without setting me free at the same time?
So you were completely right, Caitlin. Congratulations. He is
The serial killer.
a serial killer.
I really bad. The Reverend's dead.
Yeah. He seemed like a nice enough guy as well.
I think we should kill him and push him off this thing, because then that will solve everyone's problem.
Oh, do you want to try that?
Okay. Let's take him. No.
Don't try any funny stuff.
He's not going to let us try anything.
Don't try any funny stuff.
I also like he's the one who murdered the Reverend, and he's blaming us
can
for
I
letting him out.
actually pilcher the body, I wonder?
I think he's had it.
Aw.
I think he's had it.
He was going to tell us everything.
He was? That's such a
I'm assuming,
a movie thing.
Is the picture I took to do with the organ, or is it to do with the amplifier?
It's kind of to do with both, I think. Wait, let's just double check the amplifier again. Did you double click?
I did, yeah. Actually, I'm trying to figure things out, though.
The guitar amp, what's the deal with that again? So wait, one of them's plugging it in and one of it's unplugging it, I think. So is it plugged in now or is it not plugged in?
I won't lug it around any further. Not even an inch. Rock
You
and
can't tell.
roll, baby.
I can't tell.
Could you walk away from it so she's not standing in front of it? Of course, we need to actually be able to see it. Oh, there's a red light.
Oh, I think it's on. Let me just...
Does it turn green if you use it? It's been a few years, folks.
Let me go over here. Okay, no light.
Find the power switch.
Okay, so it must be when it's red then, right?
Yeah.
Watch all the musicians say, no! When it's red, it
Can't
means
find
it's
the power
off!
switch. I'm not
Just to
the
say,
pastoral type.
folks, I think I've said this before in something, I can't quite remember, but I'm very bad with music-based puzzles. I remember this being really hard for me.
Let me look at the picture I took again.
How are you with music-based puzzles, Caitlin?
Not the best.
Well, first things first, actually, could you do me one favor? Could you...
I hated the piano thing in the remake of Final Fantasy VII. There was like a piano thing you do in the newer one, Rebirth.
Oh,
No, there's a piano. You play the piano, I think, in the first. I don't know. There's music ones in both, and I just
No,
did not like them.
if I'm thinking of piano in Final Fantasy VII, the only one I can think of
It's in the
is-
remake one.
Well, it's in the Nibelheim.
Oh yeah, there's one there too, but no, there's like a mini game, piano mini game, that you get things that you can collect.
Where is it located?
Everywhere you pick up new scores all the time, and you can like.
Oh, this sounds like a new mechanic.
Yeah, it's new.
Back in the original, you could play a piano and you get some little bonuses and stuff.
You get bonuses if you complete a song or something.
But it was
like
only
or
in
something.
Tifa's house.
No, it's like one in every location now. I'm looking at this. Oh.
So we know for sure it's
Sounds
on.
like someone playing the guitar. Is that you, Harvey?
Hey, don't make so much noise down there. If you don't stop doing that, you'll create feedback.
He's right. The strings are vibrating in harmony with the organ.
G.
I'm curious if this is going to be correct or not.
I don't know.
Let's just see if it works.
I don't know. This thing I see.
Because I honestly can't remember the solution off the top of my head. You know? I'm pretty sure I had to do something like I probably drew it out on a chart or something when I did this.
Oh no. Oh, so I was right.
Hey,
You got it.
this rocks.
Oh, Harvey.
Whoa! Stop it! This is horrible! Turn that off!
That was fun.
I actually wonder, though, did it help that the letters were all up there for you?
I think so.
Because when I did this, I didn't have the letters up there.
Oh, I was wondering, could I push him off now?
Don't
No.
try any
That didn't really do anything then for him.
No, it did do something. You gotta do something else, though, in combination with it.
Wait, so what do I do now?
Can you check the hatch, actually?
Oh, I didn't even notice this.
Is there anything in there?
There's nothing in there. except an air column.
Okay. Because for some reason I thought there was something. Oh! Is it the headphones?
Do you want these headphones?
Considering the noise you're making, that wouldn't be a bad idea. But without being connected to anything, that would be a bit pointless. Don't you think?
Yeah, so we need to connect it with something.